to another video. First part of today's video is finally going to be saying goodbye to Wrenchworks Toolbox giveaway number 1. Joe from North Carolina was the winner of that contest that ran all through September. He was chosen and he is going to be picking up his new roll cart here today. Now, he actually opted to kind of come up here from North Carolina, spent the weekend with his wife, and he went to Beans Diesel event yesterday, hung out a whole bunch, kind of talked to him, got to learn a little bit more about him. He's had multiple Cummins trucks, loves turning a wrench, great dude, loves razors, so that was awesome. But anyway, got a chance to meet him yesterday. Today is going to be the day he's going to be picking it up and heading back home. But yeah, guys, also huge thank you to everyone who participated in the first Toolbox giveaway. It was awesome. Your support is extremely awesome. We've actually already got the next Toolbox giveaway loaded up, ready to go, and that will be dropping about the first weekend of November. That way we can get everybody's orders out, and by the time we have a winner, should be right before Christmas. So make sure you guys stay tuned to that. Also, huge thank you to the guys over at Acme Tools, who helped us out tremendously with all of the tools that you guys saw in the entire roll cart here. I will leave the link down below. That will get you guys the best prices on Milwaukee and tons of other tools. That's pretty much where I get everything. Acme Tools, again, going to be the first link down below in the video. Just a quick overview before we say goodbye of all of the awesome tools, mostly from Milwaukee, that were in here: torque wrenches, hammers, you know, and then this is the money shot. This is the money drawer right here. And then also we got the boom box down below with all the rest of the Milwaukee tools. So anyway, guys, the next toolbox is going to be even bigger, even better, really awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much where the video is starting today on Sunday. Beans Diesel event yesterday. I'm telling you guys, do not sleep on the Beans Diesel event next year when it comes around. It is truly an awesome, laid back, super cool weekend. Next year we will be bringing multiple trucks to that event, doing the dyno, doing the whole thing. The weather was a little but that's okay. What are you gonna do? So anyway, we're just gonna wait for Joe to show up, have him take his super sweet roll cart home. Anything you could ever want in there to get you wrenching for sure. Oh, I can hear him coming. There he is. Fast forward a little bit of time. It is Monday. Well, I would say morning, but we're getting a little bit of a late start. It is about noon, but guess what we're jumping back on? We are jumping back on the Peterbilt to wrap up a couple miscellaneous things and finally install our big drop bumper. If you guys remember, I don't even know, a while back, we went to go put on our front bumper and discovered that, as you can see right here, our mounting tab on this side has taken a little bit of an impact. So it's kind of funny. We talked to a whole bunch of people and it's actually a pretty common thing for somebody to kind of tweak a bumper, and those things are the first thing to break. So today we are going to try and weld that piece back on, get that corrected, and then put our front bumper back on, possibly finish up our headlight bezels and the hood supports right here on top of there. But we're just going to keep knocking things out on the Peterbilt and try and knock out this front bumper for sure. So time to fire up this beast. It's getting a little chilly. I don't know if you technically consider this a cold start, but I'm sure it's definitely not 80 degrees. So we're gonna fire this thing up. We're actually gonna try and put it in the shop. First time it's been back in the shop since we kind of converted the top to a flat top, put the cab lights on. So we're gonna see if it fits in the shop because it's pretty windy out today, and welding gases and stuff like that. We want to make sure we get a good weld, so we don't want all of our welding gas flying out into the atmosphere. So let's fire this thing up, see if we can't get it inside the shop. And number one reason is I'm tired of tripping over the bumper in the home garage. It just is heavy. It takes up a ton of space. We're trying to get everything organized here, so getting it back on the truck will help us in many different ways. So let's get this thing inside.
All right, you ready?
Fire it up, Jimmy.
Got my glove gloves on.
Talk about a tight squeeze. Woo! That's a tight squeeze. All right, well, confirm that that it does fit in the shop. Obviously will not fit with the stacks on it, but the top and the cab lights definitely clear with a little bit of a persuasion on the front door, but we'll be able to shield off our welding gases now at least. All right, so Silent Mike, how many sticks of JB weld do you think we're gonna need to use here to oh wait, other way. Oops. There we go. There we go. Man, she's ready to go. All right.
Just a value pack, we'll be good.
A couple packs of bubble gum, a little double bubble action. Oh, come on, give her the test. Oh yeah. Oh, she's good.
Yeah.
Oh, she's good. Got the hammer test. Oh man, she's triple, quadrupled, bypassed. You know, multiple passes. You know, not bad for some dirty aluminum bubble gum. She's on there. She's good to go. Michael has complete faith. If Michael has complete faith, I have complete faith. So, you know, the truck might fall apart around that weld, but she's good. So we are back in action. Again, if you guys did not see the last video, this piece, if you were wondering why we're not replacing the whole entire piece, well, this whole entire piece is this whole entire leaf spring hanger mount that goes all the way to the frame, supports some of the upper core support. So replacing this piece, needless to say, is quite a job. And again, I've talked to multiple people, and they have all said the same thing, that they just weld that back on there. You know, we tigged it on there instead of even a spool gun, but she's good. So we'll pull out the bumper here and start making the mounts and putting the mounts on, and showing you guys the bumper if you guys have not seen what we're putting on this bad boy. Where we're at currently, last night we got our butts handed to us a little bit. We were feeling a little unproductive. So today we're gonna hit it hard. Where we left off was we got the end caps completely done, which honestly took way too much time. If you guys remember back in the day, like all of the bolts stripped out in the actual headlight housing. So the process of trying to get that stuff out, re-drill it, re-tap it, took quite a bit longer than we were anticipating. The bumper didn't really come with any hardware, so we kind of had a little bit of mixed match day. I spent tons of time running around, but again, brackets welded on, the new blind mount brackets are on. We're actually gonna go ahead and drill an additional hole right here for just one extra mount there. And we figured today, you know what, all we really have to do is put the bumper on and put our hood supports on, and kind of put our covers on. I was like, you know what? I don't know, it's not gonna look as good as if we don't take the blocks out. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on first thing today. We're gonna take our big blocks out and put in our, I can't even call them little, they're pretty much nothing, just enough to give the axle the correct angle. And that should give us a much more dramatic effect when we put our bumper on. It's gonna still look like it needs to come down. So I was like, you know what? Let's just jump on that this morning, get that done, and knock out the rest of our front end makeover here. As I was running around yesterday, our man Michael over here, he wired up our turn signals as well. So headlights are now completely done other than needing some actual new headlight. They're kind of but they work, they're good. But we have blinkers now, so we are somewhat official. We don't have them up there, but that's okay, that's okay. So anyway, that's where we're starting today. We're gonna go ahead. I got new U-bolts. I think the new U-bolts is they're hiding over here. Don't mind the treasure hunt that we're gonna have to go through to get them. But I believe, oh yeah, here we go. Here's the new shorties that we need. So we should today have everything we need to not run out 40 times. I did all that this morning. So we're gonna jump on it. We got old Pittsburgh the Jack. We're about to break her in. Never been used. I bought it just for this job.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Worked great.
Big boy Jack things. So we're gonna probably pop a wheel off too. You can bust out the old 1-inch Milwaukee here. Take a wheel off. That way you guys can see what we're doing. She's in here somewhere. There she is. All right. Let's get to it. It's too low?
Do you think it is?
It's too low. No. You didn't see my TikTok, did you? Hey, Willie, I think it's gonna be too low. No, this is exactly what you need. This is exactly what we've been needing. I think I'm gonna sit too low. She on?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She on?
Oh yeah. Neighbors know that's on.
Oh yeah. What?
They're on. Just,
Are they working?
yeah, they work. Like, the neighbors know the headlights are on, and like NASA knows the
So you're saying we need brighter headlights?
yeah.
Brighter headlight check. Nice. Nice. Take off our ugly center caps here. We might be getting a big breaker bar.
What?
Oh boy.
Power tools, Jimmy.
Well, that's the biggest power tool I got. What?
What? See that blue wrench over there?
No.
The blue wrench?
The green one?
The torch?
Yeah, that's green.
It's called a blue wrench.
Oh, it's a blue wrench? Oh, I don't know. I call it the fire wrench. Key to proper breaker bar placement. You want to make sure you can get your foot somewhere. Oh, bro.
Bro, I think your battery was just dead.
Or am I just that strong? Now you're really laughing. I think there's just so much gunk on these threads here.
Maybe it's just bouncing.
I think it is. All right, guys, before the battery dies here, basically what we're doing is pretty much if you've ever reverse leveled a Dodge, it's pretty much the same, just a very, very, very big version. It's got a centering pin in the axle, centering pin on the bottom of the leaf, obviously because we're taking up so much distance. The block, where'd the block go? So the block is meant to accept like one on the bottom, one on the top. Because we're basically going down to nothing, we're just gonna be using the one pin on the leaf. And we're gonna go ahead and put our shim back in, set that thing right down on the axle. That way we're pretty much losing this entire distance right here. So shorter U-bolts, put the shim in. We're just gonna spend a little bit of time cleaning everything up. And we should be able to basically set it right back down on the axle and be good to go and start the other side. So centering pin, no match for the old air chisel. Great job. You're the man. Oh, and these fancy snap-on pliers got this thing spinning. These things are like, I guess underrated. I never use them. I always forget I have them, but they work really, really good. We're about to lower it down. Oh my goodness. While she's not on air, it is definitely way, way lower. What do these kids do now? I know you're not on TikTok, but I think this is like a thing. You know, over here you got much more gap over here, gappage. Oh my goodness. Man, just look at, I don't know, it's hard to see in the shot. It's very hard to see in the shot, but my goodness. Woo!
The hood's cranked, so.
Oh yeah, like the whole thing looks like it's tilted. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we're not gonna waste too much time to give you the grand reveal. Like, yeah, look at the whole truck. The whole truck is literally leaning so hard this way. All right, we're not gonna waste any more time. We're gonna go right to the other side, knock out the other side. But boys, wow, just wow. Oh, UPS here? Does he have the new Y-pipe? Bring us parts. Bring us parts, UPS man. Lowering is officially checked off the list. Obviously, like I said, guys, we're definitely probably gonna go to an air ride front end, probably with a flip bumper eventually. We're kind of just doing like the more economical, cheap version of that by taking the blocks out and just doing a 20-inch drop bumper. But anyway, looks 1.5 million times better, that is for sure. So we are going to go ahead and move on to our hood fender supports here, and then finally finish off with the bumper to give it that complete look. But definitely looks 1 million times better. Like I said, I'm so pumped. For some reason, it kind of looks like in the shop right here, it kind of looks like this side is sitting a little bit lower. I'm not sure if it's just the slab or the fact in here, or if there's truly something just kind of changing the ride height from side to side. But the other thing too is we are also on, just remember the truck when we got it for some reason has low pro, they're like 285, 22.5s in the back, and we have 24s in the front, 24.5s, and we have 11R 24.5s in the front. So a pretty tall tire in the front and a pretty small tire in the back. Again, we're gonna kind of change and mess around with that. And again, probably also change the front suspension again. Eventually, possibly a car hauler axle, who knows? But anyway, this is where we're at for now. For a very, very low cost and obviously a way better look. So anyway, we're gonna hop on, kind of taking the rest of the bolts out here, getting those put on, and yeah, that'll give the full transformation look and possibly even pull it outside. But also, big news is 2-day shipping. We got our new Y pipe. So as you can see right here, this end is the end that was neck down before, and then this side was the end that was not neck down at all. Obviously you can kind of see, it's kind of shiny, so, but this side is now neck down, so both sides are supposed to be neck down. Got the right pipe, so you already know what's coming next. Coming next is we're about to put these stacks on. Probably not in today's video, but super pumped. And they let us keep the other Y pipe, so who knows what kind of interesting stuff we can come up to use that with. So anyway, we're gonna rock on, finish this day out strong. We have moved her back into the shop. This is where we're pretty much going to end off today's video. We're already kind of crawling underneath this thing, sizing up the correct Y pipe to finish off the exhaust stacks, which you guys will see probably in tomorrow or the next day's video. But yeah, front end makeover pretty much complete, minus some polishing on the rest of the chrome / polish parts. But man, she's looking good. Let me know what you guys think down below. She's a little lower, a little meaner. Got the front bumper on. Man, she looks good. So anyway, guys, that is pretty much gonna wrap up this video. Hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. The sun, for some reason, is now coming out at the end of the day. But that is gonna do it. I will see you guys tomorrow. See ya.